Chapter 16. Rizian continues to stay in the tiny homestead and has to put up with the torment of the mosquitoes, lizards, snakes, and insects like cockroaches and crickets. Hardest of all is the torment by Olarinkoi's mother, who is impatiently waiting for her to recover so that she can undergo circumcision. She callously feels Rizian's stomach for any evidence of pregnancy. The old woman reveals that she had cooked porridge for Oloasudari as he hunted elephants, which is probably the genesis of his wealth. She is disdainful and bitter towards the rich. Nabara becomes a living and caring foster mother to Rizian, and a confidant. Rizian confides in her the plan to meet Imakerere, and Nabara promises to help her. She makes Rizian delicious meals and brings her own 2 blankets to make a bed for her. Rizian gets to meet some young women who had been married young and have children. Although they irritate her with their intrusive questions about her, she still finds them good enough human company. Olarinkoi returns one day and the sight of him rekindles the terror and anxiety that Rizian felt when she bit his thumb. But he tells her that he means no harm. He tells her that his mother had arranged for the Enkamuratani to come on the 3rd day. He then leaves. Rizian feels ensnared and hopeless. She cannot think of an escape route. She waits for Nabara to return, and when she does not, Rizian is afraid she has been betrayed yet again. She is woken up from her dream by Nabara urgently urging her to open the door. She is delirious and unable to get up. She had slept uncovered and the mosquitoes had feasted on her. She seems to have fever, and when she struggles and finally opens the door, she collapses, unconscious. Nabara struggles to give her a concoction she has, and revives her. She helps Rizian to leave the house. Coincidentally, on that day it rains heavily. When they get to the road where the lorry is waiting, Olarinkoi calls after them. He is furious when he realizes he has been outsmarted. He insults Nabaro and threatens her with fire consequences if she ever returns to that village. Nabaro answers back and calls him a fox, which according to Ma was the most cowardly animal. Rizian tells Olarinkoi that he and Oloasudari had warped minds. The lorry takes off. At one place where men are felling tall trees with power saws, Rizian remembers one of another heroine, Professor Wangari Maathai, who has fought tirelessly to save forests. She and Imakerere are her role models. When Nabara points out to Rizian their destination, it's a slight anticlimax for Rizian. The lorry they were traveling on had stalled at a steep hill and they had to wait for the engine that had overheated to cool before the driver can add cold water into the radiator. As they rest, Nabara shared some olperdo with Rizian. It is while they are resting that Nabara tells Rizian how she had walked through the dangerous terrain to look for the means to help her escape. She says that Rizian's bravery had inspired her to walk the long road to get her a means of escape. Rizian is lost for words and can only tearfully hug Nabara and wishes her God's blessings. It is while thinking about the events that had been in her life since Nabara came into her life that 3 motorbikes arrive and one of the riders asks the driver of the lorry, Lebuto, if everything is all right. From the conversation, Rizian can guess that the riders, a woman, is Imakerere herself. Her heart beats fast with excitement. When the woman rider asks her if she was Rizian Enekalo, Rizian wonder what could be happening. Imakerere reveals that she had learned of her in an advertisement in the papers by Oloasudari and her father. They had even promised a reward of $500,000 to anyone who would find her. The lady asks the driver to take them to the station. They get back into the lorry so that can be taken into Imakerere's home. Thanks for listening. Hope so you found this content helpful. Show your support by simply subscribing to our YouTube channel so you get notified whenever we upload a new video, and share with family and friends. Thanks.